have you guys seen these Burger King commercials where they take these people from remote societies and they give them a Big Mac and then a Whopper, and then they're like, go to this website to see what happens. Diarrhea, that's what happens. Do not go to that website. That is all I can say. I don't know if you guys, if you drive, but what really bothers me is, these signs they have over the highway that tell you, like, traffic conditions and stuff? I hate it when they have an Amber Alert on one of those things. Like, missing endangered child, look for this white Chevy Lumina, license plate XJ7491. It's like, sign, just tell me how fast I'm going to be able to get to the airport. I gotta get the fuck out of town with this kid. God's sakes. You know what I mean, sir, right? Fantastic. Drew Peterson got engaged again. Give it up for Drew Peterson, everybody. Yeah. Fantastic. To a 22-year-old woman who deserves to be murdered, in my personal opinion. If you're going to marry Drew Peterson and you get murdered, your family can't be sad about it, all right? Not only should she deserve to be murdered, but, Drew Peterson should be able to get off scot-free, too. When they're like, you murdered your third consecutive wife is turned up dead. And he'd be like, Your Honor, I'm Drew Peterson. She knew that when she married me. Case dismissed. You can go, I guess. That we continue to call these things tragedies when that happens. Like the Jennifer Hudson thing. I know it's terrible that her family was murdered by that guy. But if you take into consideration that the guy that murdered the family was convicted of attempted murder, and the sister married him anyways and brought him into the home, and then he murdered your family, and then they're like, oh, that's a tragedy. No, the guy was convicted of attempted murder. That's what's supposed to happen when you bring that guy into your house. So these people that go up to Mount Hood, like last winter, they went up to Mount Hood and they froze to death and died. And everyone's like, oh my God, it's a tragedy. No, that's what's supposed to happen when you go on a mountain in the middle of the winter. You're supposed to die when that happens. That's the general course of events that's going to take place. I was watching this documentary on the Discovery Channel about these rich assholes that go up on Mount Everest, and they pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to do it, and they pay some Sherpa $15 to lug all their shit up the mountain. And then the experts, the people that sent them there, the tour guides, are like, listen, you have to come down from the summit by 6 o'clock or you're going to freeze to death and you're going to die. So what do? They don't listen. They stay up there partying until 6:30, and then on the way back down, 14 out of the 20 people in their party die of exposure in a blizzard. And they're like, why do these things have to happen? This is so tragic. No, you're an idiot and a jackass. You went to the most inhospitable place on earth to pay money just to say you could do it at your stupid business meetings, and then you completely disregarded the advice of the people that told you to go up there in the first place. That's not a tragedy. That's your nice face without a nose, douchebag. That's what you get for being an asshole. I don't get when people call things tragedies that aren't tragedies. It's just like, I don't know, all Mike was doing, it was just poking the bear in the face with a stick, and it totally eviscerated him. I don't know why these tragic things have to happen. Because you're an idiot, and you deserve it. Let's get that. All right, good, fantastic. That's how I wanted to start the show. I decided the other day I need to get a new car. The check engine light on the car I'm driving now went off the other day. That's been working fine for about 7 years. So, thinking there might be a real problem when your check engine light burns out. So I decided I was going to get one of these Ford Excursions, it's a nice big SUV. You can carry around a lot of stuff in it, good off-roading, good in the snow. But I think I'm going to hold out for the 2010 edition. It's called the Ford Fucking Ridiculous. It's really sweet. It carries 2 Excursions inside of it, and it actually runs on the blood of Arabs, so it totally cuts out the middleman. It's nice. It's like 60 miles an Arab, which is pretty good for an SUV. For you liberal folks in the audience, that was a joke about no blood for oil. And for you conservative folks in the audience, that was a joke about killing Arabs. So. All right, I want to address something really quick. I took notes on this. So I want to take a quick moment to discuss Vince the ShamWow guy, if you don't mind.
Yes! Woo! Fuck the ShamWow.
Okay, I don't know if you guys have seen, we've all seen Vince the ShamWow guy, all right, who, let's be honest, is probably a date rapist. I mean, look at the guy. Okay, so this is what Vince the ShamWow guy says in the commercial He says, you're going to spend $20 a month on paper towels anyways. Am I? Have I ever spent, what do you own a chicken factory? What do you need $20 in paper towels? Like, I use maybe like 4 rolls of paper towels in a month. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's, you get 8 rolls of paper towels for like $7. Who's buying $20? Does anyone in this room? Fuck you, Vince. All right, and then he says, these are made in Germany. You know Germans make good stuff. What? Do I know that? What are you talking about? Gas chambers? What are you talking about, Vince? And then he says, call now. We can't do this all day. Yes, you can. That's all you fucking do is sell ShamWows. Yeah. Like, where do they get these guys from exactly? Like, where do you recruit talent for scumbag guys? Like, Billy Mays here. Buy this putty! It'll fix anything! And this shit that'll fix your clothes, and OxyClean, and this thing that makes hamburgers. I don't give a fuck. Put it in my hands, I'll sell it. Like, how do they, like, is there some guy at, like, some nightclub on fucking Russian Division one night and be like, you see that piece of shit across the bar with a gold chain on the outside of his ribbed black shirt? See how he put that stuff in that girl's drink? He's got the goods. We're gonna get that guy to sell shit for us. Has anyone got the Snuggie yet?
Oh my God.
Gotta have the Snuggie.
The goddamn Snuggie.
I don't know how many hours of my life I have wasted trapped under regular blankets. I mean, God forbid, like, I had a child that died of exposure because I could not feed it because I was under a regular blanket. It's not true, it's a joke. I did not kill any children that way. Abortions, that's how you do it. All right, good. All right, I think that's all the notes I took on, yeah. Okay, we're not going to do the Jet Travolta joke. That would be a downer. All right, good, fantastic. So I don't know if you guys can believe this. I haven't had a lot of luck with relationships. I know. I always get the girls that tell me they just want to be friends with me. Which, ladies, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's probably the shittiest thing you can ever say to a man. Because telling a guy you just want to be friends with him is like saying to a guy, hey, I got an idea. How about I starve you for a week, all right? And then I'll ask you if you'd like to be friends with this delicious rotisserie chicken. You can look at it and you can smell it, but you can't have any. I'll tell you what, though. You can watch your friend Steve eat all he wants. All your other friends can have a piece, too, eventually. Just none for you. I had a girl tell me she just wanted to be friends with me and then followed that up with, don't you think I'm out of your league anyways? Oh. She actually said that to me. And this girl was from Indiana, so you figure it out. Same girl told me the night before that she'd been with 35 guys and she was only 21 years old. Oh. I'm like, out of my league. Apparently I just wasn't in the right bowling alley at the right time. When do you find time to eat? That's the most important thing I found in dating is this, though. Dating is like a box of chocolates, you know? Most of it is stuff you wouldn't want to eat in the first place, but when you do find the one you really wanted, somebody else already stuck a finger in it. And ruined it for everyone else. But sometimes you eat it anyways, you know? It's all salty and warm and broken and oozing. So what if it's got a scar on its face and a lazy eye and 4 kids and it's a dude? That's a chocolate cream. Don't pass that up. That guy that came here by himself knows what I'm talking about. Right?